Hello, my fellow speakers. This is Brian, the Speaker for the Dead, coming to you today with a video of confession. That's right, my friends. I must come before you this day and confess my sins.
Sorry I'm late. I was rounding up all the gluten in the world and launching into space where it can't not hurt us ever again.
10 Hail Marys, which doesn't count because I'm not Catholic. Whoops. So my confession is I like Suicide Squad.
Because of what?
The 2016 one. I know what you're thinking. Brian. What's wrong with you?
I'll save you, Squidward!
I don't know. I like movies. I don't know. But everybody trashes that movie, and there are problems with it. I'm not going to say it's a perfect film. I'm not going to say it's the greatest movie that was ever made. It's the greatest comic book film that was ever made. I didn't particularly care for Will Smith in this. He was just being Will Smith, which that just irritates me. When actors just act like themselves, or they act in their typical typecast roles. I don't find that entertaining. I don't find it fun to watch. So he wasn't terrible. He wasn't terrible in this. But I didn't like how, I know he's Deadshot. I know that he's supposed to be the ultimate assassin, killer, whatever. But when the crime and the bad guy ends up looking like more badass than the military characters in this. I know that's kind of the point, but it just didn't ring true to me. He's smart, he's clever, he's an assassin, but assassins aren't good at military stuff, and so I struggled with Will Smith's character in this. Like I said, he's just being too much Will Smith, and that kind of made it bad for me. I loved Viola Davis in this. She is such a talented actress. She just every time I see her in a role, she just is really good. Granted, I don't see her a lot, but she just, she brought Amanda Waller to Chilling Life, and was just. She just was really good in that role, and I don't think she gets nearly enough credit for it. That she brings that ruthless, do whatever it takes to get stuff done, even using people and stuff like that. She did such an amazing job in this. And I know this is going to be the most controversial thing I say in this. I actually didn't mind Jared Leto's performance as the Joker. Let me explain that. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Jared Leto, but everybody's like trashing him for this. And I thought it was an interesting new take on the Joker. And in some respects, I liked it better than I liked Heath Ledger's portrayal. Now, don't get me wrong. Heath Ledger's portrayal was brilliant. It really was. But the Joker, as I was growing up and the way I always viewed him, he's the clown prince of crime. He's supposed to be funny and psychotic. And funny in a, oh, that was wrong kind of way, And I never got that from Heath Ledger's performance. It was just deranged, psychotic, a mad dog chasing a car, as he describes himself in the film. Like I said, it was good. It was great. And he did a good job as the Joker. But I think, and everybody's got their favorite Joker. My favorite is Mark Hamill in the animated series.
I sense we are kindred spirits, you and I. Oh, there are differences, to be sure, like hair. But underneath it all, we are both entrepreneurs, men of vision. We see an opportunity, we grab it. Am I right?
I think he brought to the Joker, and the way the Joker was written in the animated series, whether it was Justice League, whether whatever he appeared in when he was doing the voice of Joker, he brought the laugh that was infectious and crazy, and the plots and the I mean, he's deviously sinister and calculating, but he's funny. I mean, he's supposed to be a funny character. And I miss that in Heath Ledger's performance. And you get some of that from Jared Leto in this film. You know, when he blah, 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 and he walks in and whacks the guy in the shoulder. Look, I did not have the biggest problem with him that everybody else seemed to. I thought it was interesting. I thought his take was interesting on it. Is he my favorite? No. Like I would have to say first is Mark Hamill and then Jack Nicholson in Batman 89.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds. Lawrence?
For the same reason. He's psychotic, he's deranged, he's a psychopathic killer, but he's funny. This town needs an enemy. I mean, and I miss that from some of the other Joker's portrayals. But I have to say, along with Viola Davis, the true star of that film was Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I loved her in that film, but I loved most of the characters in that film. I liked the Hispanic guy that plays the fire devil guy. I thought he was good. The one character that annoyed me was Boomerang. I was just like, eh. But by about halfway through the movie, I was like, oh, he's actually getting better. He's actually kind of a funny character, and he's kind of good. I loved the military character. I can't even think of his name now. But he was good in this. And the girl that plays the sorceress, I thought she did a good job. It seems like that movie takes a lot of heat, and there are reasons why it's not that great. The story plot got a little muddled towards the end, but not in a way that was just absolutely terrible. I mean, Killer Croc was great in this. But like I said, Margot Robbie really steals the show as Harley Quinn. And so when I heard they were making a Harley Quinn film, and that's kind of the other side of this, but I had to describe and talk about Suicide Squad in order to get to the Harley Quinn movie, Birds of Prey, that they've now changed the name of because it's not doing well. Which is sad to me, because Harley Quinn and Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn was the standout in that movie. So when I heard they were making that movie with her in it, I thought, this is going to be so good. You know, we'd get maybe some few cameos from the Joker in it, and you know, would there be but like, I haven't seen it, and I don't know that I'm going to, just because I don't want Hollywood to ruin, for me, what was the best character and the best thing they did in the Suicide Squad film. So I think it's sad that they've done this, that they've turned this into a feminist woke crap fest instead of just leaving Harley Quinn the amazing character that she was. I don't know how many of you have seen the Batman Harley Quinn animated movie, but I love the scene between Harley Quinn and Nightwing.
Definitely could use a shower.
I think better when I don't reek.
Still gotta figure out what to do about Nightwig over there. What to wear? Sucker Punch Harley, Arctic Harley, Street Luge Harley, Roller Babe Harley, Steampunk Harley, Goth Lolita Harley. Hey Nightwig, is it true you used to be Robin? Huh, ain't that a kick in the pants? Little boy wonder all grown up.
Okay now, don't be getting any funny ideas.
Too late. It's funny. I always kind of thought you and Batman didn't like girls.
Wait, what?
You know, that book. With the headlights and the eyeball gouging. I had to write a paper on it back in college. Got a B-.
Look, Harley,
Pretty lonely these last few months, if you know what I mean. You don't meet a lot of likely prospects at Super Babes. I'm kinda choosy.
I'm not saying I don't want to, because that could be nice. All sorts of wrong, but nice. Right now, I just really need to find poison.
Shh. Face it, sugar. I got something you want, and you sure as shootin' got something I want. So, be a good boy and maybe Mama will give you a cookie.
The things I do for Gotham.
I'm taking that as a yes.
It is so good. And it shows this alternate side to her and Dick Grayson as Nightwing. I mean, it was kind of an unusual story, move in the story, and I thought, wow, I wasn't expecting that. But it's just Harley Quinn is such an amazing character. And she's as crazy and stuff as the Joker, and Margot Robbie really brought that to the character. She brought that to life. That whole, when she was talking to herself, what? Kill them all? Oh, never mind. I'm just talking about so to see her get wasted in this new movie is just, it's another tragic sign of what's wrong with Hollywood. Now, I may eventually see the film, but I'm not going to go to a theater and actually pay money to go see it. But now the SJWs, or whatever you want, blue check marks, what the Twitterati, whatever they're being called this week, the losers in our society, are now attacking Sonic the Hedgehog movie because people want to go see that and they don't want to go see this Harley Quinn tragic mockery that's being put out. And so they're trying to trash another movie to build up this other movie. And you know what? I hate that. I hate trashing something to gain something over here. And it's two-faced, it's duplicitous, and it's disgusting. I hate it anytime it happens. So I just think this is a really sad and a missed opportunity to do something great with a great character. And a total misuse of the Birds of Prey. Now, as I've said, I am no comic buff, okay? I never read comics. I'm just barely starting to get into comics a little bit. But all I know is from the animated films, the shows, the cartoons. I grew up with all that stuff, but I never followed the deep stories of the graphic novels or comic books. So I only know her from that. And it's so tragic when when DC's got some of the most amazing characters out there. Superman, Batman, The Flash, the Green Lantern. All of these fantastic characters that are better known than the Marvel characters, and they're wasting them. They're bringing in bad directors and using poor storylines and bad writing, and it's so sad that we're not getting better. Henry Cavill as Superman, he's the first one that I saw actually having a potential of challenging Christopher Reeves for the title of Superman. Because, Christopher Reeves is always going to be Superman in my mind. He was a Superman when I was growing up. But Henry Cavill really did something great with that. Now, the guy that played him in Superman Returns, he did a good job too, and he really did look the nerdy part. He looked very much like the Christopher Reeve style Batman, and I felt bad for him because that was another missed opportunity for them to do something great. They just keep flubbing it with Superman, and which is sad because Superman was some of the first really big comic book films that were put out there. Anyway, I just wanted to make this video and talk about the wasted opportunity of Harley Quinn. I hope in the second Suicide Squad, being directed by James Gunn, they alter course and they go do something great with it. That they actually really bring things back to life and do something better. But as far as how bad Jared Leto was, guys, he really wasn't that bad. He wasn't the Joker we all know and love, and he looked very different. But I didn't have a problem with that. Now, there's some of the stuff he did, I was just like, that doesn't seem very Jokerish. But some of it was really good. So I don't have a big problem with him. And I haven't seen Joker yet. So I need to get on that. But it's one of those things I've got to watch when I'm not around my family because it's rated R and they don't like that kind of stuff. And I shouldn't like that kind of stuff, but I do. Anyway, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's tragic that I actually like Suicide Squad? Did that drop your opinion of me because I like Suicide Squad. I know it might, but I just think there was a lot to like in that film. Like I said, it's not perfect, and Margot Robbie was the best thing, and now they've flubbed that. I don't know if they can bring it back, but I hope that they are able to shift that back around and use her in a great way again to make her a great character again and get rid of this stupidity that they've done in this latest film, because the character and Margot Robbie deserves better. And, you know, if she's the one that was kind of the one who did this to, then bad girl. Bad. You should be punished. Where's my hammer? It's around here somewhere. That's right. Hammer time. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Have yourselves a great day, and we will talk to you next time. Bye now.